Hold up.
You are invited. Congratulations! You are invited to the biggest networking party of the century. Yeah, it's LinkedIn. I want you to embrace the new mindset that is LinkedIn. In the past, people kept to themselves, but I want you to see it like it's a networking party. You don't go to a networking party or a networking event and just sit with your friends that you came with, right? No, definitely not. You're going to connect with new people, build your network, make potential partnerships or client relationships. It's a new way to approach LinkedIn. It's the exact same on LinkedIn these days. Now, some people used to put on their profile Lion, which is LinkedIn Open Networker, meaning they were open to networking with new people. But LinkedIn's changed a lot and people are more comfortable with this mindset. So you don't have to put it on your profile, but you can just feel free to join the greatest networking party of the century. Now, I'm going to need you to get your thumbs and your fingers warmed up because you are going to be doing a lot of repetitive motion. I'm going to teach you exactly how to search for people based on location, job titles, industry, and second degree connections. Now, the purpose of these four things is to ultimately find people who could potentially be leads or clients in your industry. Now, let's dive on in to see exactly what that looks like. So this is how you do a search. And keep in mind, I'm using free. But if you start the 10 days to 1K challenge, you're going to want to do the 30-day trial of Business or Sales Navigator Premium. But on free, you can still search quite a bit. So let's say we want to search for people. There are four criteria that we're going to follow: location, industry, titles, and second degree connections. So to start, you have to search for something, okay? So we're going to search for presidents. Now there are several different job titles that you're going to want to focus on. So from here, we have the ability to add more filters on. So what you're going to do is you're going to add in all of the titles that you want to reach. I'm a huge fan of going directly to decision makers. So you can enter president or CEO or founder or what else? Chief Operating Officer, or, and you can pick the titles that you want. So some people swear by Director of Marketing or Marketing Manager. I personally prefer to go straight to the top. So come up with all of the decision maker titles. You might want to also add in speaker or coach or author. Now you don't have to enter all of these. You could focus specifically on authors here. It totally works just fine. So that's how I get this all set up. And remember, you want to add a space, capital OR space, in order to have all of those work. So this is criteria number one. Criteria number two, you're going to search for second degree connections. This is essential because your first degree connections are people you're already connected with. Third degree connections are people you have no connections in common with, but second degree connections are people you have a connection with already. And this will quickly expand, I'm sure you can imagine. Your second degree connection is going to be essential because this is where people are going to feel like they already have the know, like, and trust with you. Then you can pick the locations you want to target, maybe all of the United States, maybe United Kingdom, maybe Canada. Those are the three best markets I found so far for clients. But you may say, you know what, I have my best luck in Minneapolis or New York. Totally fine. You can pick the locations that you want to search in, but that is really important. And then if you are looking for people in specific industries, feel free to try it. Let's see, we could do e-commerce, I believe. Actually, that's not an option. Oh, they've removed some options. Okay, so we have different options: business supplies, civil engineering, consumer electronics, e-learning. So you can really niche down. If you want to focus on entertainment, you can select that industry. But I recommend not niching down at first because it can really limit your ability to secure other clients. And you don't know if an industry is good until you've worked in it for a little while. Now, I told you before that joining LinkedIn groups is something that you want to do in order to expand your ability to connect with people. Now, if someone is in your LinkedIn groups, they're going to be considered kind of a second degree connection. It bumps them up in the order of operations, and they're going to see, oh, wow, I'm in this group with this person. Okay, there's instantly that know, like, and trust. So let's go ahead and take a peek. Awesome, we've got a ton of great options. Now we are going to connect. Now here's the interesting thing. Everyone says, should I add a personal note on my invitation? Actually, no. It triggers something in people's head that decreases your acceptance rates. So just send it now. Go down the list and connect with all of your potential leads. As you can see, we're going to be pretty busy here because we've got quite a few pages of potential leads. Now here's an awesome pro tip. It's a million times easier on mobile. When you connect with people on your mobile, you're able to quickly add so many people that it's a breeze. It's totally worth it. So sometimes I'll be sitting in bed and I'll just go ahead and connect with tons of new people. Honestly, you're going to love mobile. It's not as targeted as searching on your desktop, but it is still 100% viable. Now, if you hit a hiccup and you hit the maximum number of connections that you can send out before they've replied, or you hit any issues, I'm going to show you exactly how to fix that. So you have to just take back some of your requests, rescind those requests, and I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like. Ready? Now, if you hit a limit and for some reason something goes wrong, it's not allowing you to connect with more people, there's a way to actually rescind your offers. So we're going to go ahead and go to My Network here up at the top, go to Manage All, and then sneak on over to Sent Invitations. There you're going to see all of your invitations that have not been accepted by people. So I'm going to go ahead and select those and withdraw them. This basically resets the limit for you, and you can actually go through and withdraw all of your non-accepted invitations if it's been a while and they're starting to stack up. That's going to basically free your profile back up to connect with new people without raising any red flags. Okay, time to dive on in. You have to connect, 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 connect. Do you get the point? I'm talking hardcore connecting.